Good morning.
Good morning.
It is, what is today's date? Is today Wednesday?
Today's
Wednesday. May 14th. So we are, as you saw the picture before, we are going to Animal Kingdom today. It is a little after 6, it's about 6:40. We got about 6 again. So another short amount of sleep for us old people. But we're going to go meet them not at the Skyliner. We're going to leave our Pop Century and we're going to head over to Arts Animation and meet them at their bus. We figured it'd be easier just to go together instead of trying to meet up at Animal Kingdom and find a spot because of might be different bus routes. So that's what we're doing. No breakfast today, of course, because it does open at 7 and we have to be over there at the bus stop at 7 because our daughter-in-law says that park opens early, and since we can get in early, we take advantage of it. So that's what we're doing. Look at the people in line. I'll flip you guys around in a minute. Understand that Skyliner doesn't run for a little bit, and there are already people lined up. So we're not the only crazy nuts going out here. Anything you want to say today?
Good morning.
She's still half asleep. As you well know, on cruise ships, this is how she is in the morning until she gets her coffee. But I don't even think that's going to help her today.
No.
So ever since we got sick, we don't drink too much coffee anymore, especially her. So anyway, there's the line. This is the Pop Century line. And then it starts over there would be the Art of Animation line. But anyway, let's go to the bus stop. Okay. So we are in Animal Kingdom, as you know from our last clip, and I'm just gonna give you, we've never been. So hope you guys enjoy what you're gonna see. Again, for our first time, if you've been, then just allow me to have our moments. All right, we're going to a ride right away, and then we're gonna go back and get Starbucks to get some food since we didn't have any breakfast. But anyway, I'll show you some of the sights and sounds. This area is called Pandora. So here are some of this. Nice. Stroller area. Alright, we're in the Mindy River Journey, part of Avatar. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, you're all going to see much. Not sure if this is actually going to see.
We're going to see more than one.
This footage may never be seen. Won't know until I do the replay back. But if I can get things, I'll try. Kilmanjaro Safaris. That is our next ride. Go across the windy path.
Most relatives of the track. Now, the okapi is also a very shy and reclusive forest animal. In fact, the okapi was not discovered by Western explorers until 1901. Now, this animal here on to the right-hand side that is tan in color, that is a greater kudu. You're also gonna get a nice view of the saddle-billed stork here off to the left-hand side. That's that bird that is black and white.
Bird over there.
Now, saddle-billed storks, they do get their
Sorry, you
name
guys are
from
taking
their
me
bill.
back and
The
forth
bill's got a
everywhere.
nice little yellow coloring on it, which is actually the shape of a saddle, like the kind that you would use. Pelicans, they have a wingspan of 9 feet, which is actually going to be the same width as the canopy above your head. But it looks like I do see quite a lot of hippo activity here off to the left. There the hippos. Now, hippos, they do prefer to spend most of their time in the water, because the water really helps the animal regulate its body temperature. In fact, hippos, they actually get the nickname as the river horse. And that's because while they can swim, hippos, they prefer to walk or run along the river floor. Now, a group of hippos is known. They can get to as long as 16 feet. To give you some kind of reference, it's actually going to be about the same length as a giraffe is tall. Make sure we're fully staying seated because these are real crocodiles here, my friends. Real ones. There you go. Alright, we're finally going to travel on out of the Sabi River and head towards my personal favorite area of the reserve. It's going to be the area that we actually do spend the most time in here on the safari. We are headed to none other than the savannah. Now, the savannah. Hanging on off to the left-hand side, guys, heading along. Now, baby giraffes, when they are born, they're on average about 6 feet tall at birth. He's got his heading along. There he is. Looks like the whole tower is out here today because a group of giraffes is actually known as a tower. And again, all the zebras here, they are all Hartman Mountain zebras. And just like how humans, we have our own individual fingerprint. Each zebra does have its own individual stripe pattern. That group of zebras is known as a dazzle. So that is actually a dazzle of zebras.
Dazzling.
Now, one way that the zebra will actually help protect itself from predators, though, is by getting in a group. Getting in a dazzle. Be naturally born pink. When they're pink, they're more of like a white-gray color. They only turn pink when they eat shrimp and get something called beta-carotene. That is actually what turns them their nice, iconic pink color. They have a wide shaped mouth. So it's actually going to be the main difference between the two of them. It is the shape of their mouth. They're also going to be one of the only social types of rhinos. They like to hang out together in a group known as a crash. So there is actually a crash of rhinos. Now, rhinos, believe it or not, they actually cannot see us right now because the rhino has really bad eyesight. They can only see about 10 feet in front of them. So they have to rely on their sense of hearing to really know what's going on in their surroundings.
Little jungle music, I guess. Oh, it's actually, sorry, African jungle music. Not sure if I've videoed any of this before. That's pretty cool looking. Fake tree.
There he goes.
There it goes.
Look, Parker, no, he's looking too high. You see him? Yeah.
Some chimpanzees.
Black one and the blonde one. No, don't get up.
He's standing up so you can see.
That's fine.
Good. Hey, going. Okay. Expedition Everest is the ride we're doing. Most of it's inside, so I'm not going to give you much of it. There you go, anyway. All right, our next ride, the Flight of Passage. As we're walking on the trail to get there. So, let's see how much video I can take of it.
Banshee by being genetically matched and linked to an avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover.
Still, see? Told you one bag. We're going to the Gorilla Falls. It's like a little trail. Let's see, go over here. Yeah. Some mountains up there. Probably, oh, there we go. Better pictures up here.
Buddy, see the monkeys?
Sleeping gorilla. That was fake. You see it moving. That one. There he is, right there.
Welcome. We have been expecting you. We are here today to welcome you one and all to the festival of the Lion King.
Supposed to be
Guess I gotta do it solo. Hakuna Matata. Ah, what's the problem here?
Okay, I think we're on to Donald's Dino Bash. I really do not know what this is. Okay, that's the name of the ride. Dinosaur. Fast as a blast, it's in the past. There it is, that's what we're getting on, right there.
Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus.
Alright, well maybe a little too dark to video this.
Raptor.
So this is the Finding Nemo show. I think that's what they're calling it.
These travelers came a long way, and they deserve a good story. So, we're gonna do this the way we do everything, together. Nemo!
Dad! It's time for school!
Alright, we are excited. It's your first day at school, Nemo! We are ready to learn. We got some knowledge.
Come on! Hey, Dad! Hey, Dad! If my name is Shark
No!
or an angelfish, is the truth they have.
I don't think so.
Can you believe there are so many things?
Oh, my fin! Oh, my fin!
Take a look around you. The oceans are wide.
Travel far. You must be swimming under the lucky star.
Remember to have fun. Everybody find a buddy. Nemo, that means you.
There's something I forgot to do.
I love you too, son. Now go have an adventure.
In the big world.
Come on here. We went to Safari, I forgot what it's called. But there's a dragon right there on the rock. See? Right there. It's got his eyes closed. So we'll continue on to our next. There's bats in this one. There's one there, and a couple over there. They're pretty big bats.
There's more over there.
There is the mama tiger.
Where's the daddy?
Dad's been separated.
Unless it's an absolute emergency.
It's coming down.
Because I keep
Oh, it's chasing the flies.
Oh yeah, they're seeing the tiger. Birds. Birds galore. Well, red eyes. I don't know, but they're red eyes, man. These birds had red eyes. That's maybe a type of bird. Peacock. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Mom, I had your peacock.
I didn't do this last night, but tonight we're eating at Yak Yeti. It is in Animal Kingdom, and it is with, I think, the Asia part of the camp. So, part of the dining package. We couldn't have this, but Sherry and I are both getting this. Then comes the dessert, and we're getting roast chocolate cake, right? And then that's pretty much all it is. So that's what we're getting for our meal tonight. And we're getting a couple of drinks. The Yak Yeti Yak, is that what it's called? Where's it on the thing? I'll show it to you guys what it is. It is that special drink right there. We're gonna give it a shot. But that's it. So that's dinner. We'll let you know how it was later on with the rest of our day. Okay, good evening.
Yes.
It is actually 7:35.
We're a little perkier today, but not by much.
I don't know. My legs are killing me.
Yeah.
So we decided to close out our video early tonight.
Because we're going to bed early.
I think so. We have another early morning again. I think we get 15 extra minutes sleep. So.
Ooh,
Anyway, all right. Let's. I don't remember all the rides we're going to, so we're just going to select a few that I know, and then we can decide.
Sorry, guys.
So the first one, it was Expedition Everest. That was the one with the mountaintop, the mountain one. What did you think of that ride?
I like that one.
Anything you want to say about that? It's a lot of dark, so you got to see. I shared most of it, I think, from a side view. I did turn it off a little bit in the dark section, but most of it, you'll see it. So it was good. I would do that again. Would you do it again?
Is that the one that jarred my back?
No.
Okay, so...
That was the one that's the mountain. You go up the mountain and all that. I'm sorry, but it was...
So, yes, I would do it again. You have to remind me which one jarred my back a little bit.
I don't know if we're going to talk about that one.
Oh, okay,
so,
whatever.
And then we did the Avatar Flight of Passage.
I really
You know about
enjoyed
that one, right?
Yes, yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I would do that a couple of times.
Yeah, that was really good.
We had the bottom, so our daughter-in-law said the top is a lot better, so we don't personally know.
There's 3 tiers. So you have the bottom, you have the middle, and you have the top. And also, I think she said the bottom, it did look a little bit like through the 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Look a little bit blurry.
Yes.
She says it gets better as the higher you go up. So anyway, if you ever decide to come here and you get the Flight of Passage at Animal Kingdom, just go in and go to the ask for the top. I don't know if they'll give it to you or not, but you can ask for it.
I'm so sorry, guys.
So, and then we did the, what about the safari with all the animals and the little, the Jeep and all?
Yes, I enjoyed that a whole lot. You know, we got to see the animals for the most part, but there's no guarantee. They might be, you know, far off and what have you, but we had a lot of close-up of the animals.
Yeah, there was. There's more on the other side than there was for us.
Yeah, unfortunately, we picked a side that, you know, most of the animals weren't on, but, you know, you do the best you can. You have fun.
Yeah, and then, I don't remember the one that jarred your back. Was it, do you remember what we were doing? Was it a... Yeah, anyways, there's one that's really jarring her back, and it bothered her back, and that was...
Yeah, I had to actually...
Was it dinosaur?
Was it dinosaur? I like you, I really don't remember. So it jarred my back. I actually had to lay down flat for a little bit to kind of ease the pain. But yeah, it's a chance I take getting on these rides. I try not to get on the ones that's going to jerk me around and all, because it could put me down for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it was the one that, and if I when I go through excuse me, when I do edit the videos, I'll put on there, this is the ride. There's some rides that you may not see. Like when we first started off, we went through the thing where we saw the Avatar and the singing and all that. You'll see that, you might see a couple clips that, you may not, it depends. Obviously, if you see it, it's just because it's really dark. So there's a couple of them I couldn't really do just because it was really dark in there. I tried, it just didn't work. Other than that, it was an overall good day. So yesterday at Hollywood Studios, those rides there, and we ate, and where we ate dinner. And then today, which park did you like better?
This is going to sound sad, but I like today's because we got to sit more than we actually walked. So it was easier. So, but I guess
Dinner was better tonight.
dinner was absolutely better tonight than it was last night. But you know, we had a buffet last night.
So we had so you guys saw that we had the steak and ribs, the Korean ribs. A little spice on the ribs, but really, really good.
Really, really good. Very tender. They just peeled right off of the bones, and the steak was good.
Yeah, and if, like I said, if you're in a dining package, you'll get that. There's plenty of them you can choose from. There's things with like 2 stars on it. That's not part of the dining package.
Right.
And then we had a raspberry. It comes with that and a dessert. And the dessert was very rich.
If you get the chocolate raspberry cake,
I have to because of the wind. I don't know.
It's okay. It's very rich. I actually had to have a cup of coffee with it to kind of offset it, even though I couldn't finish the cake because it was just extremely full from the dinner.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I told you yesterday, buffets are just not our style anymore. We just don't eat enough for a buffet, and I don't think the selection was all that great. And it's buffet food, so I mean, what do you get? So I know we're doing buffet tomorrow too, but anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's anything else that we need to discuss. If you have any questions, obviously say below.
Exactly.
Now this is in May. I don't know when these videos will be up. Hopefully I'll work on them some when we get home. If any of the cruise ones, it might take a little bit, but it is what it is. So again, I don't know how many people are going to watch these Disney clips because most of our stuff has been cruises.
Cruises, yeah. So, but you know, hey, might get somebody.
GS Adventures, that's who we are.
That you might be able to inform somebody else to say, hey, watch us. You know.
So it's 89 degrees here in the middle of May in Florida. So hopefully it's warm where you are and whenever you're watching it, or cool, depending on what you like. But I think that's going to be called a night, let's think.
We're calling it a night.
Yeah, we might go dip our feet in the pool back there. That's why we decided to come outside and do it.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's it.
Yep.
All right.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night. We will see you tomorrow with the next adventure. And one last clip of the Sports Walkman.